Small Seed Books of Santa Cruz, A Good Times Kind of Day, written by Luna. It was another breezy morning in Santa Cruz. That kind of day when the sunlight flashes silver on the wet pavement between patches of fog and the air smells of espresso, sea salt, and eucalyptus. The familiar hum filled the coffee roasters, the hiss of the steamer, the soft percussion of ceramic cups being set down, and the distant call of a seagull beyond the open door. We had our usual side table, half in the sun, half in the shade, a perfect place for watching the world go by. As always, it started with hugs. Glinda's long and glowing, Sid's solid and sincere, Tara Singh's playful, nearly spilling Luna's latte, Portillo Man's booming and warm, and Guru P's centered, almost meditative. When Eclectic Scout arrived last, Luna waved him over with that smile that always said, "Something's brewing." "Scout," she began, eyes sparkling, "what a week it's been. Did you see it? The Good Times. The main article is about our little zine." He froze mid-step, blinking. "You're kidding." "Nope," Glinda said, pulling a folded copy from her canvas bag. "Right here, Aloha Bob's column, front and center." Everyone leaned in. The smell of coffee mingled with the faint ocean breeze drifting through the doorway as Luna read aloud. Open quote, "There's a little zine in town that captures something uniquely Santa Cruz. Small Seed Books of Santa Cruz. Created by Luna and her crew, it's a love letter to the heart of this town. A place where spiritual seekers gather over coffee and conversation to explore the deep stuff. From synchronicities to sacred geometry, they cover it all. These folks remind us what Santa Cruz really is, a home for dreamers, thinkers, and lovers of life. Count your blessings, people. There's only one Santa Cruz." Close quote. Everyone cheered. Sid clapped. Tara Singh let out a long whistle. "Listen to this part," Luna continued, laughing. Open quote. "In one of their recent pieces, The Labyrinth of Light, the crew gathers at the beach on the winter solstice, walking a hand-built labyrinth by lantern glow. You can feel their joy through the page, how their friendships, laughter, and gratitude spiral like that labyrinth itself, inward, outward, and back into the world." Close quote. Portillo Man grinned. "He got it. He actually got what we're doing." "And here's another line," Glinda said, scanning the article. Open quote. "In another entry, The Umbrella of Provision, they write of trusting the unseen hand that provides, rain or shine. Reading it, I felt like I'd been handed that same umbrella myself." Close quote. Guru P laughed softly. "That's the real good times, when the message gets through." Just then, as if the universe wanted to make its own appearance, Professor Green rolled by on his bicycle, scarf fluttering, satchel swinging. He slowed just enough to call out, "Congratulations, Luna! You did it!" The whole crew waved and cheered as he pedaled down the hill toward the sea. Luna sat back, eyes bright, a little stunned by it all. It's just wild to see our conversations printed like that. Something so small, yet so shared. Scout nodded. "It's what happens when you follow the flow. You don't push it, you just keep showing up." "Like we always do?" Sid added, raising his mug. "To showing up," Glinda said, tapping her cup against his. "To Santa Cruz," Tara Singh added with a grin. "To the heart of Santa Cruz," Portillo Man said, placing a hand over his chest. And just as they were all about to leave, a voice called out from across the cafe. Bright, melodic, unmistakable. Sophia. She weaved through the tables, her hair still damp from the fog, eyes shining like the morning tide. "Luna, I'm so happy for you, my friend. The main article in the Good Times, about you, this crew, and Small Seed Books of Santa Cruz." Luna stood to hug her. "It's about us, Sophia. Every one of us." Sophia beamed. "Well then, cheers to that. To small seeds and good times." They all laughed and lingered a little longer, reluctant to let the moment end. As they said their goodbyes, hugs, promises, and a few playful waves, Luna sat for a heartbeat more, watching the light flicker across the street. In her notebook, she wrote, open quote, "There's something magical about being seen, not for fame, but for truth, for the heart that beats quietly behind the words. Today, that heart belongs to Santa Cruz." Close quote. Notes from the table. The morning after the good times, written by Luna. The rain has passed, leaving everything washed and glimmering, the kind of Santa Cruz morning where the clouds hang low over the hills and the streets smell like wet redwood and espresso. I'm back at our usual table at the coffee roasters. Just me this morning, and my notebook, of course. Yesterday was such a beautiful whirlwind. The article, the hugs, Sophia's smile, Professor Green shouting from his bike like a joyful messenger from the universe, and all of us laughing, feeling grateful, feeling seen. It's funny how something as simple as being mentioned in the local paper can feel like a cosmic wink. It wasn't fame, it was affirmation, a reminder that what we're doing, gathering, reflecting, weaving meaning into these small seeds, actually ripples outward. This morning, when I checked my email, there it was, a short message from Aloha Bob. Open quote, subject, keep planting those seeds. Hey Luna, just wanted to say how much joy your zine brought me. Writing that article was easy. It felt more like channeling the voice of Santa Cruz itself. What you're all doing. You, Eclectic Scout, Glinda Sid, Tara Singh, Guru P, and Portillo Man, it's the real heartbeat of this place. You remind us that wisdom doesn't just live in books or temples, it lives in everyday conversations over coffee. Keep planting those seeds and keep watering them with laughter. The roots are growing deeper than you think. Aloha Bob, close quote. I smiled when I read that. He gets it. Outside the window, a woman walks by holding a bright red umbrella, sunlight catching the raindrops that cling to its edge. I can't help but think of Professor Green's umbrella of provision. Maybe this is what it means to live in flow, to trust that the rain and the sunshine both come when needed, to keep showing up at the table. When I close my eyes, I can still hear Scout's voice saying, "You don't push it. You just keep showing up." Yes, that's it. That's the lesson this week. As I pack up my things, I notice a little scrap of paper left under my saucer. It must have drifted there from someone else's table. One word written in green ink, continue. I laugh softly. All right, universe, I will. Luna.
Please click like and then subscribe. Also share this video with your friends. Thank you.